Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another Trading View update. Bitcoin continuing to move lower. Ethereum also seems to be a passenger in Bitcoin's pullback. So let's see how we're getting on. We're still looking at this green box as an area of short-term support. It's where the 0.5 Fib retracement can be found between the 21st of September and the 10th of November. And this is a very similar setup to what we actually saw back in July to September. So this initial run up here, I can show you that here, where we had this move from the July low up to the September high, and then a pullback down to this 0.5 Fib retracement level before we ultimately moved higher. We're now in a very similar trading area where prices are moving towards this 0.5 area. We're looking at this as hopefully the ultimate level of support. But if we move even lower, then we're looking at the 52K area, which is the top from the 7th of September. What's interesting is that at this level, we're also seeing the 111-day moving average coming through, currently at 52.5 roughly. And as you can see, as the pullback took place earlier on a couple of months ago, this acted as the ultimate level of support. So we're looking at this area, 52.5K, as a potential, as a level to hold. If we drop to this level relatively quickly, then I expect the bottom area of the RSI to be tested in the 30s as well, which tends to be a pretty reliable indicator that the market is oversold and that we could expect a reversal coming up. To the upside, the 60K area is super important. That's the real area of resistance that we want to break. It's acted as an area of support. And when we were trading above it at the end of October, we tried to break through it recently over the weekend, failed, now pulling back. So these are the main areas that we are looking at. On the Ethereum side, Ethereum is also moving a touch lower. We're looking at the support of $4,000 as the primary area of support. That said, if we see a continued move lower in Bitcoin into the low 50s, then Ethereum will no doubt be dragged down as well. So for us, it could be a case that over the next week or so that we see a move all the way down to 3,800. Now this would be an area, let me put this up here, 3,800. This would be an area that has various interesting support levels. You've got that upward trending support line coming through, which is created from the low of the 22nd of July, as well as the lows that we saw in September coming through here. We've got the level of support as well coming from the top of the 13th of May and the 4th of September. So a move, if I can draw it, so a move to something like here could well be the case before we start to move higher again. And so this area really, for us, seems like a good buying opportunity as and when it comes. Again, also similar to Bitcoin, at this level, we'd likely see the RSI drop to areas that throughout the last year, at least in Ethereum, has held. So whenever we've dropped into the low 30s, that's been a pretty clear indicator that the prices have bottomed out and will start to move higher again. I think that's it from us today. Keep an eye on these levels. Be ready to have cash on the side to deploy once we do hit these levels. And what's important to note, especially just final word on the crypto greed and fear index, we're now at 33. We're already at a level of fear. There's chatter of bear markets coming back to life across social media and in the news. And what's really important to note is that when we are in levels of extreme fear and even fear, those are levels that you want to be buying the opportunities or buying the underlying assets. When we're in levels of greed, you arguably have missed the train of that short-term run. It's these lower levels when others are panic selling into the market, when you should be looking to accumulate your long position to enjoy that next leg higher, which we will no doubt see over the next few months. That's it from us. Have a good day.